It's another day, so it's part 2 of building our pond skimmer. So we're back here. I've had a night to think about it. I got my hole dug, things are prepped, ready to go, and I've changed up the design just a little bit. That's one thing nice about having a night to sleep on things, think on things. Gives you a little bit better ideas about things. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take one bucket here, drill a whole bunch of holes in it, right? And we're going to put some gravel in the bottom of it to help weigh it down. Then we'll have this bucket here, which we're going to drill a lot of holes in. And this we're going to fill up with charcoal to help clean the high nitrogen and different things out of the water, especially since we don't have clams in there right now. And one thing cool is you could actually grow clams in here or something later, or in the filter itself. You can throw clams right in here. So anyways, so we're gonna have this guy go boom in here like so, and it will have holes up here on the top, so that way the water that comes in will flow into the top here, and then the feathers and stuff will be kind of like trapped from going into the charcoal area. They could, you know, kind of build up around here on the rocks and stuff, but they'll be stopped from going actually into the charcoal. And all that liquid and everything will flow into the charcoal, and that will allow it to be filtered and cleaned. And then our pump will set above the water, because the charcoal will actually be like just below the water line, so it can stay submerged. Anyways, so this guy will be just a little bit higher above, like here, but it'll be below the water line, so that way the water will fill up the back pot with the pump in it, and the pump will be so easy to get in and out. It'll just be like literally like this, so that way if anything ever happens, it goes down, you can fix it. And one thing that's really cool, we're getting it set up with this AC pump right now, but I just ordered a DC 60-watt pump that's coming with a solar panel and lithium battery pack that's rated for outdoor use, so it has a nice metal shroud that I can mount right on the aviary, and that can run the pump for the pond skimmer right on the aviary. No utility hookup, zero cost to the new owners, no investment, nothing. Boom, energy, pump running all the time. Anything happens, just swap out the pump. Everything else, quick, easy to replace. So we're gonna have to make a really cool top for this, and then once we get the skimmer design, then we have to start working on the waterfall, because where does the water go? It got to fall back into the pond. So let's get to it.
Excited about the waterfall, Mamma Mia.
Hopefully they don't fall. We're back over in the laboratory now. A little hot chocolate. Who am I lying? It's a fucking mocha. I made myself a mocha. Alright, got the drill, and we're about to get fucking real. Here's our handy dandy drill set. So for some of those holes down in the bottom, we're going to want a lot of water flow. So we're going to go ahead and drill some 1/2-inch holes. That'll open up quickly, and this will be below the rocks, so it'll give enough water to flow out. And then for our inlet, we're going to go ahead and go with 1/4-inch holes, because most feathers are not going to fit through a 1/4-inch hole. So the skimmer is going to be 1/4-inch, and then all the rest of the holes are going to be 1/2-inch. Let's get pretty holy at the moment. Look at that. So this right here will be the charcoal bucket. This will hold the charcoal. And what's really cool about this is we can make biochar. And a lot of times, like when you buy biochar, it's charcoal. It's charcoal. You burn wood, you smolder it, you make charcoal, and you put charcoal in the ground, and this is some miracle thing. Look, charcoal, when we make charcoal, the wood turns into pretty much pure carbon. and those makes hexagonal rings. These hexagrams, like honeycomb, a gigantic honeycomb structure, and that absorbs everything, like just like a honeycomb. Like there are these little buckets, you can put all kinds of shit in it, and so that carbon absorbs all kinds of stuff. So when you actually get biochar, it's actually sucking a lot of nutrients out of the soil. You're still getting great benefit on your plants right away, but what you don't realize is like all that extra nitrogen and everything, it's all being sucked in with that carbon. It gives us nice slower release over time, but the thing is that that charcoal initially sucks a lot out of the soil, and then it releases it slowly over time like a battery. What you can do is you can actually make supercharged biochar. And one way you do that is peeing on your charcoal. And if you don't want to come out and piss on it every day, another great way is to use the charcoal in your pond filter so your ducks and your fish piss on it all damn day long. And you can supercharge it. What's nice is that sucks all the extra nitrogen out of the water, so it's not creating algae plumes that suck all the oxygen out, and it helps it stay cleaner and healthier and everything. And then that charcoal you can turn around and throw in the garden, just bam, massive explosion of nutrients right there, and the mushrooms, everything just goes fucking crazy over it. So now that we got the charcoal bucket, the biochar super infuser ready, now let's go ahead and do this guy right here. What we're going to do is this guy's going on the bottom, so we don't need any holes on the bottom, we need holes on the side. But we don't want to put the holes any higher than the bottom of this guy here. So what do? We simply note that the one bucket lid goes right up inside that lip right there. Boop, see the lip? So we simply hold the bucket like this to there, how it will be, and you can see right there is our line. So we do not want to go above right here. See, we'll just make a little line with our hand, and so we'll go ahead now and drill holes in this section right here, going all the way around the bottom. So the water will flow in here. You see how all these little holes, this is going to catch any feathers or debris, sticks, leaves, whatever it is. It's going to catch around here, and then the water is going to pour through here, and then it's going to come out the bottom of here, go through the gravel, which this is going to be filled with gravel in the bottom, so it'll be pouring onto gravel, going through gravel, out into the other side where it'll be pumped after it's filtered. Let's get it going and keep it. Oh, I'm feeling nice and holy. That was a lot. Look at all those holes there. So this is the pump basket. So that will allow all the water to flow in at the lower level where the pump is at. Boom. And the water can go up higher if need be, and that's fine. But the holes will make sure that it's getting the water from the bottom. If I didn't have the holes on the bottom, I had them on the top, then you know they could possibly run out of water. So this will keep it. So as long as there's water in the skimmer, this guy right here will be getting water. So this guy here, you can see we got the basket like I already showed you, and the bottom is all drilled out. See, we don't need any holes on the bottom. We're gonna throw some rocks in the bottom of here and fill this top part with charcoal, and we're gonna put that in the back. So now it's time to start filling it up with rocks and getting this in place. And yeah, all right, we're over here. I just wanted to show you real quick the levels of this. So you see this guy's gonna go slightly higher than the bucket. You see how that will skim up there, and then you see the lowest point where the water will still be above where those holes are. That's crucial. So that way water doesn't just flow directly into the pump without getting filtered. The water will have to drain into there first, then it will go through the bottom, and then it will seep into here. There may be some things that go around into the gravel there, but that'll all be filtered through the gravel, so that way no particles get into the pump. Let's go ahead and fill it with rock. So I came inside to take a little bit of a break, get the car warmed up so I can run to the store. And the reason I'm running to the store is, you know, the best medium, the best rock to really run that over is volcanic rock, because it's so porous that it allows so much surface area for all those different things to go through. So it's way better filter than just the round river rock gravel that I have in my yard, which would probably work, but I want the system to be clean and work good for a long time. And I want to pick up some raw charcoal to go in it, so that way I don't have to make any biochar myself. And it's just real simple to pick up. Instead of getting like that cube charcoal that you see at the store, you just get the raw chunks of mesquite. You see it everywhere in the big bags for like $5 to $10. So that's what we're gonna go get. I think we got enough lava rock and big chunks of charcoal. What the hell? What the hell? I opened the gate for a second just to get the wheelbarrow through, and they freaking bum rush me like a couple of quack packs or whatever you want to call them. Jesus, you ladies are naughty naughterses. You hear me? You are naughty, naughty, naughty. Going in between my blueberries, eating all the slugs so they don't eat all my stuff. All right, time to load up the wheelbarrow with all the goods from the store and get that skimmer. So we definitely got enough charcoal chunks to fit inside that guy. But the one thing nice about having extra is we can go ahead and have ourselves a nice, delicious barbecue. You can see the water is about to break the dam. We just got it folded over right there. Got the trench built, enough lava rock in the first place. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill in around here first. And then we gotta put that bag in, and then we can put the rest in, because that has to come over this, create the canal, and then this will kind of like come set on top of the excess that goes down to the bottom. So when I actually open that up, the water is going to start flowing like crazy, and this is going to be a wet mess to get this started. So we want to make sure that this is all filled in first and ready. Here's the moment of truth. We got it all filled in all the way around, and here's the plastic. We got to put it in here and do this. I'd like to film it, but that might be difficult to do. Look at that. Went in perfect. You can see the gallon bucket, or 5-gallon bucket down there under the water, pushed all the way up. I'm gonna grab the skimmer and put it in there, but first we're gonna start lining this bucket here with the lava rock, filling it up until it's exactly where we want it for the pump. And then once the pump's in, we'll fill in even more lava rock around it all. Everything is in right now. You can see the charcoal's in there, the sump, everything's where it's supposed to be height-wise. So now's the time of reckoning. The pump's in there. Here's the cord. We got 100 feet of extension cord stretched about as far as it can go. That's a little bit too far. A little bit too far. Too far, too far. There we go. Just had to turn the nozzle down. You see it's just spraying a nice little mist across the top, circulating, and look at, you can already see, look at the feather coming down the line. So it's draining into the sump, into the skimmer. It's getting cleaned with the charcoal. And look at the flow. The flow is keeping up so far. It hasn't drained out. So let's just give it a little bit more time and see. It is looking like it's going down a little bit. See, you can start to see the rock more and more. Yeah. But that doesn't mean it's going to go down too far. So let's see how it flows. See, now the pond is working in a circulation. The water's all going back in. So the water's not going to disappear anywhere. So this is going to give us a nice even level. Look at that. See how it just flows in like a stream? Look at all those feathers already. You see how we can just literally come along here and grab these feathers right out of here. Clear the way, and look at, see how the water is filtering there? This is staying above the rim, which is perfect. That's what we want. Pretty close, but it's staying above. So we can push that down, a little bit more down in there. Get that rubber in a good spot. There. There you go. See that? It's actually absolutely perfect. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it's draining out anymore. It's flowing. What do you girls think? What do you girls think? Huh? You happy to have some filtered water? Look at that skimmer work. So this entire pond here, I'm gonna go into another video after this video and upload and tell you exactly how much it costs to make this beautiful filtered pond that's over 2,000 gallons. So it's quite amazing that we can store this much water. It was completely filled by rain. This is 100% rainwater. Now we have it going, churning. Oh, and we do have some goldfish in here too that we got. So it's gonna be interesting to see the wildlife and everything and the fishes flourish here. See how this goes. The girls though, I know, are absolutely happy, aren't you ladies? Aren't you ladies? Again, if you like what's going on here, if you want to see some more of these videos, and you want to get a full price check on what this actually costs, make sure you subscribe so you see all my videos, our videos. Keep going, and we'll keep it flowing. Alright, see you in the next one. Hit that like and subscribe. Peace out. It looks like there's going to be a part 3 to this video. Water started going down a little bit further than what I wanted to, and I realized I'm getting water flowing underneath my pond liner. That ain't good. Check it out.